Okay, so in the screen recording, my voice wasn't as good and wasn't as clear. But in the alpha test of Delta Force Hawk Ops, we have 3 game modes at the moment. We've got Tactical Turmoil, which is a bit like Tarkov mixed with Apex and COD. It's quite arcadey. We have Havoc Warfare, which is a lot like Battlefield. It feels really good. And then Campaign. But I was going to jump into Havoc Warfare today to really test out the online multiplayer. I played a bit of the Extraction, and it wasn't my cup of tea personally. I'm not a big Extraction and arcadey kind of feel. I'm a huge Battlefield fan. Clearly, you can see it doesn't take very long to get into a game, which is great. This is just a voiceover, so you can't hear any of the audio of the game, but I'll try and get into that as quick as I can. I didn't experience too many issues in Havoc mode. It seemed to load up a match really quite quickly and easily. I didn't have really many problems with rubber banding and such. It really ran real good, even though I'm based in OCE and I had to play on EU servers. I'm just really thankful that I got to play this and experience it before it was fully released. And so I'm happy to share my thoughts and opinions. This is my first impressions. I think that there is a lot of potential bots in the game. Apparently, through reading through the Discord, as well as a lot of online people, you can kind of feel when you're versing online people and compared to bots. I know that in Extraction there's definitely bots, and in Havoc mode, I'm not sure if it is or not. I would have moments where I'd get heaps of kills and then moments where it wasn't so much. So let's jump into it right now, and we will sort of go over my gameplay, and you'll get to see first impressions on stuff. I had some really awesome moments and a lot of not so much.
I also have a suboptimal gaming laptop, GTX 1060 with 32 gig RAM for all you computer nerds out there that like to stroke it to your PC builds. And it runs fine. It runs so good. It's really well optimized at the moment, and I see they have plans on putting it on mobile, and it's going to be cross-play and all this kind of stuff. So when 1.0 or like the full release comes out, like it'll be interesting to see how well it runs. There is a few texture issues here and there, like you can kind of see it right now.
Our reinforcements are in position. Secure the sector.
It's pretty good.
So I really liked how when you jump right into the game, it's pretty much chaos from the get-go. People just start shooting left and right, and you know that it's just warfare straight from the get-go, which is really good. I'm not going to talk too much over a lot of the gameplay where it gets really good, but in spots like this where I'm not really getting any kills, it's good to kind of explain my experience. You can see that it kind of has moments where it does feel real battlefieldy, where when you jump right in, basically you get killed straight away. I really liked the gunplay. I liked how it felt. The leaning wasn't too over-exaggerated like it is in some games. It's really fast-paced, and you can kind of get into action super fast and super quickly. There's a lot of weapon customization. I saw that there was options for appearance and such like that, which is cool, but I'm more into the gameplay, really wanting Havoc, really, which is awesome. And I really liked this M16. It became very quickly my favorite gun. And I really hope that they don't try and go down the microtransaction route. We'll see when it gets fully released, but it was really cool. There's a few sort of, I guess, special effects per class, which is quite neat. You can see there's like that halo coming over there, which is a paralyzed stasis thing. And yeah, so I'm gonna pretty much cut now from all the boring moments to most of my killing, and I will explain sort of how it feels when you're in the zone. basically from now on, you're gonna see for about another 20 minutes most of my kill cams and my gameplay of me getting a lot of decent shots and kills. I got a lot of deaths just as much as I got a lot of these good shots.
Yes.
There is a lot going on in this game, which I really like. I also filmed some extraction footage, but I'm probably not going to show that because I played a lot of this Havoc and I really enjoyed Havoc. It was a lot of fun. There's a lot of, I like when there's a lot of smoke. When there's smoke going on, you kind of get really disorientated and it feels real crazy. And you'll see that later on the second map, where it's just a lot of carnage all at once, and it's a lot of fun. So I really enjoyed being a part of this alpha test and being able to share my thoughts and opinions. This is a moment here where it was like spawn in straight away, dead. And that was something that I experienced a lot in Battlefield, which was a lot of fun, which was really cool. There are moments like this one here where there are parts of the map which have like a lot of choke points. Here you can see some people will revive me, but most of the time you don't get a lot of revives, which is a bit stink, but at the same time, like, you know, it still is quite fast paced, so you do get a lot of good gameplay, which I find really fun. These choke points are awesome because you're either forced to fall back with your teammates and try and defend, or the other team does the same, and then you kind of get about 5 or 10 players all in one spot and you can kind of just cheese kills, which is really fun and really interesting. And I do like how they have a mix of the open world parts of the map compared to these choke points, which make it go from like sort of, you know, strategical and then kind of just full out war. Shout out to Big Pharma, this dude in the tank here, because I used him for cover in this part here and I got a lot of decent kills, which was a lot of fun. And then you'll see in the next clip after this one, we shared like an awesome moment which I want to see so much more of in this game. It truly felt like a Battlefield moment where I was shooting, I had to move and run away. And you can see here there's a bit of rubber banding issues. There was some of that, but there really wasn't a lot of that as well. So I'm really impressed that it ran really well, considering that I'm based here in New Zealand and I'm playing on EU servers. It really didn't take long to join servers as well, which was a lot of fun. And I didn't struggle to find a match. Like, it was just really fast and really clean and sweet. A lot of the time, you know, you're playing with players. I couldn't really tell if there were players or bots, you know what I mean? Because there are moments where you'll see there's so many people in one spot and you just kind of shoot like crazy and you'll almost always get kills. And yeah, this is that awesome moment. Well, not that quite specific one, but I decided to move here after I got a kill. I'm like, okay, sweet, let's jump down.
Got him. My dude.
Push them out once more.
Got him. I hate that sniper.
Just secured sector Alpha. All objectives secure. The sector is now under our control. Eliminate all remaining enemies.
There's a sniper way up, was up there. Got him. Ooh, that stupid sniper, man. It's the same dude.
It was this moment here where I spawned in straight away, decided to start shooting. I couldn't get any kills, so I decided to jump. Bro decides to jump over me on the tank, and it was just one of the most that like truly felt like a really fun moment for me. You could see that there was issues in a few of the previous clips with the rubber banding and such, and yeah, see, like moments like that I felt like were potentially a bot because it was just such an easy kill. So I feel like it's a mix between real players and bots, which is fun though, because you still feel like if you're a sucky player like me, I cut out so much footage of a lot of deaths and a lot of just shooting around and craziness. But like this moment here was just so awesome. You can see them all kind of spawning in on squad members, and there's a lot of that in this where you see a lot of people spawn in one spot. I really like how you do get moments where it is just a whole bunch of guys, whether it's your team or the other team, all rushing up, and so you don't miss out on kills all the time. Like, it is really good. I'm going to go back to gameplay now for a little bit until the new map, and we will discuss my thoughts and first impressions on that one as well, because I really jumped into this game without seeing virtually anything about it. Like, I was shown it by my brother who plays PS5, and him and his mate are really keen on playing, and so I didn't really know anything about the game other than a few, you know, oh, it's supposed to be the next Battlefield kind of thing, and it was a lot of fun, a lot of fun. I can't wait to get to play it with cross-platform players, which will be really awesome. And I'm super thankful to have received a key when I did, and got to play it when it launched, like straight away. I did play the Extraction again. I didn't like it. Havoc mode was my go. I think I will attempt to play the campaign, but I think in terms of when this game does properly release, Havoc mode will be my go to most of the time. But yeah, I'm gonna, for the rest of this Ascension map, I really liked it. I didn't test any of the vehicles. I did a lot of the, mostly running around and just testing out the gunplay, and you're basically just gonna see a lot of my kills and a lot of my kill cams. Not too many of my deaths, though there was as many deaths as there were kills and assists. So yeah, all in all though, I've had a great experience playing.
Little peephole up there. There's one up. He's down. He's down. Grenade out. Oh. Can't see me. Nothing.
We're almost through their last defense.
Oh. Mode.
Victory in sight. Use any resources you need.
Oh. Oh, sneaky. Oh, rubber banding.
All units, this is
Oh,
command. We have
good
failed
game,
to secure
GG
our
boys.
objectives. Mission is aborted. Evac.
So this is the cracked map, the second map, and you can see basically first instant you spawn in, it's just go, and I love that. It's not a whole lot of running around trying to find your place, trying to capture the spots, which there is there, but it's basically you're straight into it all of the time. This map, when I was playing with a lot of players, did have a lot of smoke, because it was kind of that kind of map. It was real close quarters a lot of the time, and so everyone's kind of really good with their defense and such, and the smoke is so disorientating. You just cannot see a thing, and it's actually a lot of fun. I also like how there's like an archer class, like the recon class, and you can shoot an arrow as like a UAV essentially, and it shows all of the positions of all of the people in a specific radius around that arrow. I'm not sure if I got much footage of that, but in this map there was so many choke points, which I really liked. This rooftop became a really favorite spot of mine because I got a lot of kills, as well as the alleyways. The alleyways were so crazy and so intense, and that was just so awesome, having like a mix between the tanks and the people that you'll see soon anyway. And like, people are throwing smoke down the alleyways, there are tanks, there's all these people all in one spot, and so if you're shooting blindly you kind of do get kills, which is real fun, but you also can't see shiz, which is also really fun.
Smoke screen support ready.
Yes, we're in a flow now. Yeah.
It's moments like this one which really made it quite unique and fun, where you can see all the people spawning on one person, and so you kind of just have this big wall of flesh that you can just shoot at and almost always get kills. And you can see I also have moments where I'm just shooting and missing and I have horrible aim. But I'm gonna blame rubber banding on that one, even though you clearly can't see rubber banding right now. I'm really impressed by that, by the way. That's usually an issue with a lot of games, you know, being, if I'm having to join NA or EU servers, being in New Zealand. So I had no issues, so I'm really good with, like, really happy with that. This rooftop became a really awesome place to be on top of, because they are forced to either come through that little point there or to the right there across the road, and occasionally you get a few people on the left coming over the hills, and they're usually the ones that would mostly pick me off, but most of the time I would be sitting up there, and if I'm not getting killed by a tank or a sniper, it's usually someone that snuck around and got me. But you can see most of them kind of come through that point, and that's what I really like about a lot of the map design in this game, is it's designed so that it did seem pretty fair when I was playing on both sides. It did not feel like I was just getting destroyed no matter which side I was on. It kind of just depended on who I was playing with and how well we went, really. And you can see they kind of come across the road and they got nowhere to hide, but then a big tank comes and you're like, oh shit.
Artillery ready.
Nice. That's fine. Double kill. Can I get it? Yeah, oh yeah. Ooh, that was nice. This is the spot, man.
Next is a lot of the alleyway moments that I had, and you can see it's really close quarters, and you're either hidden in the corners or people are rushing up, and you either get shot or you've got a lot to shoot at, because it's just so sort of, it's a choke point, you know, everyone's stuck in that same spot.
Incoming artillery. Destroy the enemy. Shall not stand. This is where we turn the tide.
Yeah, because I stood a chance. Push, boys. Holy.
Enemy objective, Charlie.
Can't see nothing. Whoa, I ain't gonna face the tank. Man, that's scary right off the smoke, 'cause you're like, you don't know where you're going. That tank, man. Yeah.
All sectors.
Ooh,
The
and a
enemy is
defeat.
compromised.
Alright.
Execute full strategic withdrawal now.
Alright, well this will be it for me tonight. I've got lots of video to edit and to do, so I hope that this is really good. If you guys liked my content, please subscribe to my channel and let me know what you think of this game. It is in alpha at the moment. This is the beta test or the play test of the alpha, and so far it is great. I'm lucky and thankful to have gotten the key, and though I've had limited time to play in my personal life, even though it's a limited time to play generally, it has been so fun. So I'm really thankful, and this is going to be an awesome game when it's released. Hopefully it doesn't get killed by microtransactions and such like that. There's already really decent weapon modification. I saw that there was a bit of appearance, you know, stuff for people that are into that. But as a whole, like in its state at the moment, I mean, it's really good. I would pay money to play the full game. Hope that they don't go down the microtransactions route and pay to win kind of stuff. You know, aesthetics is fine. Let people customize their guns and their characters as much as they want, but a balanced, fair game. I saw that there was going to be a ranked mode as well. At the moment, there's none of that. And yeah, I hope that it really progresses to become an amazing new thing. You know, the classic Delta Force games are amazing, so I have vivid memories of me as a child playing those games, especially the Black Hawk Down one. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is Delta Force Hawk Ops.